Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Second game of the NHL doubleheader tonight. We have the Seattle Kraken at the Los Angeles Kings. Appreciate. We got a couple votes, one for each team. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend or week or early start to your holiday. Hope we have a great game here for you in the second game. And I'm just trying to fix some stuff on my chat. Here we go. All right, check on the audio. Thanks. Hello, Crackheads Unite. Gracie, hey, and the Sabres won their, seventh in a row? This was in overtime, I think. Real quick. Sabres 3, Senators 2 in Ottawa, final overtime. Bowen Byram, his 8th at 31 seconds into the overtime from McLeod and Samuelson. So Buffalo running on all cylinders here heading into the Christmas break. Yeah, exactly. And on the other hand, you got teams like the Kings and the Kraken. Both teams struggling, but the Kraken have won, I think, 3 straight. Yep. No. They've won 2 straight, and they beat the Kings. They've only won 3 games of their last 10. And the Kings have only won 3 of their last 10. They beat the Lightning. They played terribly at home last night. And they had a rough start. Yeah, they had a 4-game losing streak. Florida, Dallas, both, not even close, really. Overtime losses to Calgary and Seattle, as mentioned. They beat Utah and Chicago, but they had lost to Chicago and lost to Washington before that. Oh, yeah, they got beat by Chicago, and then they beat Chicago badly, like Thursday, Sunday, like 5 or 6-0. Oh, we already got the scratches. Yeah, I forgot. Vince Dunn and Nyman for the Kraken, and Mo Verare and Jeff Mallett for LA. Oh, now we got the goalies. Where's the roster report? Joey Decord, number 35 in net for Seattle, and Phoenix Copley. Yeah, Forsberg had played 3 straight, looked terrible last night. Kemper's still injured since the previous Monday. So maybe he'll be back after the break. Who knows? First time in a while the Sabres not in the 20s in the league. Oh, you mean they're inside the top 20, not outside. Gotcha. Yeah. And the Kings lost to the Jackets, who I think were briefly the worst team in the East. It might still be. Kings need to turn it around. They got to stop playing like garbage. All right, who's banging the drum? Oh, it's Santa. All right, Kings in black going right to left, and the Kraken in white going left to right. And I was couldn't find the software. 10 seconds into the game. Dump in by Seattle into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Up the near boards. Fogle has it over the red line for the Kings. Ozone pass to Clark. Shot was wide into the far boards. Fogle back to the blue line. Pass gets away into the far corner. Fogle behind the Seattle net. Puck is taken to the far circle. Shot to Cord. I don't know if he ever saved that or if it got blocked. Seattle got it out of their own end. Kings getting a quick early change. And Edmondson sends it to the far side. It's blocked on the dump-in try by Seattle. LaFerriere couldn't get it out of there. And now the Kraken send it into the far circle. Battle for the puck. Sent up and out for the Kings to LaFerriere, who dumps it in from the blue line. Behind the Seattle net, a hit by Kempe. Another hit by LaFerriere. Battle for the puck with the Kraken in the near corner. Pass back to Kopitar. Shot blocked. LaFerriere couldn't get it. Byfield has it. Kings are taking it in and into the far corner. Hold on. All right. Kemper in front of it. Or sorry, not Kemper. All right. Turcotte behind his own net. Kings have it. Dump it in from the red line. Kraken send it out. Do we haven't even had a shot yet? No. Last few games I've had, nothing has happened in the first 3 minutes. Or no shots. There was a shot, but again, I don't think that was on net. Into the near boards. Or I should say like 3 of the last 4 periods I've done, I think. There's been no shots on goal in the first 3 minutes. All right, Dumoulin behind his own net. Pass up the far boards. Kings in the far circle. Puck gets away from Armia. Seattle over the red line. Shot blocked. Picked up by the Kings and sent out. Down the length of the ice to the far corner. Drop pass. They try to send it behind the net. Seattle to the near boards. And scramble for the puck. Larson couldn't get it. Blue line keeper by Edmondson for LA. Far circle. Tough angle shot. Didn't, unless that was a pass that just didn't get connected. NHL.com has 2-0 shots Kings now. Behind the net, LA sends it to the neutral zone. Moore passes to Byfield. Far circle shot. That was the second shot. Decord with the save into the far corner. Yeah, because there we go. So I jumped the gun. Into the near corner. Sent out. Stevenson to the far circle. Behind the King net. Up the near boards. Kept in. Sent to now pass to the near circle. Back to the blue line. Far circle shot. Wide again. Up the near boards and out. Picked up by Mahura. Guess I haven't done crack in a while. Shot, save, and held on by Decord. 15:48. 3-0 shots on goal, LA. Four and 0 with the new GM. Oh wow, that's good. Hey Alex, let's go. Let's go Kings, for the love of God. I mean, very uninspired last night. They struggle at home for whatever reason. I don't understand it. All right, face off. Seattle sends it up the far boards. Pass gets away. Dumoulin dumps it in from the red line for LA. But Seattle into the O-zone. Far circle shot blocked by Cece towards the net. Glove saved by Copley. And we get a whistle at 15:26. First shot on goal for the Kraken. Copley, well, that's his career numbers. Joey Decord, also his career numbers. Yeah, Anton Forsberg looked terrible last night for the Kings. He was playing, he had 3 straight starts. And they weren't going to give him back-to-back again. All right, sent up the near boards and out. And picked up behind the net. Kraken Lindgren sends it around to the far boards. Well, Turcotte got knocked down. Big hit in the near corner on Kempe. Puck is pinned in the near boards. Good Lord. CC shot blocked and chipped in from the red line by Seattle. CC behind his net. Oh, they did call icing at 14:48. I thought it might be, but I wasn't going to assume. Yeah, that's right. What was I forgot the New Jersey score. No, Devils lost 2-1 Islanders. So not correct. Flyers lead the Blackhawks 1-0. All right. Into the near boards. Into the slot. Oh, that shot was blocked. It was a shot by I always forget his name. Hellenius. I don't know why I can't remember Hellenius. Behind the net, Armia. Into the far corner. Kartai is there. He sends it to the near corner for Seattle. And skated up the near boards. Pass along the boards to the near side. Dumped around into the near corner. Under 14 minutes to go in the opening period. All right, Kings. That is Anderson. Waiting on a line change. Pass to the far side. Doughty passes to Byfield, who dumps it in on net. And DeCord elects to freeze it. And we'll get the under 14 media timeout. 13:42 to go. 4-1 should be shots on goal. Kings, but no score. Yeah, Buffalo is on fire for sure. They're past the Penguins now with 40 points. I still can't. How did the frickin' Kings lose to the Blue Jackets last night? They are 8-9-3 on the road now, but they were 3-6-1, or now they're 3-6-1. They've won one. Yeah, Buffalo with 7 straight wins, 7-3 in their last 10. Almost 500 at home. I mean, on the road, 7-9-2. Great home team. They're only 2 points out of a playoff spot. There's a log jam from 8 through 7, 2 points. Screw the Panthers. God, that was awful earlier tonight. Carolina Hurricanes led 2-0 after 2, and then just, pooped the bed in the third and gave up 5 goals. It was embarrassing. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations? A case of tinselitis. That's pretty good. Where were we? 47. Detroit, Montreal, Tampa, Carolina, New York, Philly, Caps, and Panthers. Yeah, we'll revisit this later. Dunn, I think, broke a stick when he came to the bench for Seattle. All right, near circle draw in the Kraken zone. They send it up the far boards, kept at the red line by LA and dumped right back in. 13.5 to go, opening period. Seattle over the red line into the near circle, chased by Larson. Kings send it out, knocked down, I think, by Larson. And Seattle sends it up over the blue line. Kings send it right out. Byfield, cross-ice pass, far circle. LaFerriere sent it off the side of the net, I think. Back to the blue line for Ceci. Ceci gets it right back after sending it down low. Dumoulin at the blue line now. Over to Ceci. Down to the far circle. Now over to the near circle. Oh, centering pass got through everybody. Over to Moore. Moore's getting hooked. No call. And shot from the slot. Not good. It looked like Fleury certainly hooked Moore and no call. Far circle. Kopitar. Kempe misplayed it and it's sent out. CC scoops it up. Sends it to the near boards, and Dumoulin waiting probably for a line change. Well, maybe not. I still see Kopitar out there and LaFerriere. Puck is not kept in. Seattle gets it to the red line, into the O-zone, far boards. Lindgren, and eventually a glove save. I think 11:51. Did they get a shot on net or no? They did. Oh, yeah, Eberle. Jordan Eberle on the shot. Good glove save by Copley. Last 3 seasons with Kings. Oh, this is his season debut tonight for the Kings. Near circle draw. They just kicked out a Kraken player. That was right. Here's the draw. Kings win it behind their own net. Doughty in the far corner gets it to Kuzmenko. What's his name? Kuzmenko. Dumped it. No. Fiala lost it. Made a bad pass. Kraken have the puck. Skated into the near boards by Winterton. At the blue line. Shot and a glove save right up the middle. Off the stick of Catton. Yeah, I think they said Catton just got activated today too. Off of the injured reserve. 4-7-4 at home this year for the Kings. Just terrible. Terrible. Maybe the Rangers are worse at home, and that's about it. Cannot figure it out. Hello, Dan C. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Blue line shot was blocked behind the net. Battle for the puck. Seattle tries to wrap around. That was luckily saved by Copley. Long shot and another save by Copley and held on. Off the stick of Fleury, number 8. 11:10 to go. Shot 6-4 now, LA. Habs and Bruins game, multiple penalties by Bruins and 4 power play goals. Ugh. Yeah, I saw the Bruins struggled in the third, I think. Same with the stinking Hurricanes at home. I had one really bad call. It should have been a dive. Shot from the blue line, another Copley save. Sent behind the net to the near corner. Fogle makes a pass to Byfield. Byfield made a pass. That was shot was wide. Behind the net now. Sent around to the blue line. Edmondson's shot is blocked or stolen off his stick. Shot from the near circle and then the rebound taken behind the net. Into the far boards. Moore up ahead, I think, to Byfield, to Fogle. They got a 4-on-2 if they would just get moving. It's 4-on. Nope. They didn't even get a shot off. Come on, Kings. Byfield behind the net to Fogle. And taken away by Seattle up the far boards. Larson skates around, now swoops back into his own zone. Seattle completes a line change. Cece sends it behind the net to, no, other way around. Dumoulin to Cece. Now in the near boards, puck pops up into the air. Seattle centers it. Shot wide behind the net, luckily. And at the red line, Seattle takes over again. Wow, somebody collided. Larson, pass ahead, dumped in by Seattle. Cece behind his own net. Now they send it up. Pass to Kempe over the red line. Pass to LaFerriere. Shot on goal. Save by Joey Decord at 9:18. He held on. We get the under 10 media timeout. Oh, the Kraken hit the bar. Okay. They hit the right goalpost. That was Jacob Mellenson who hit the near post. It took a 45-degree angle exit in front of the goal. Luckily, it didn't, bounce off the back of Copley and in. Oh, we got to update the shots. My bad. 7-6. All right. Current games in progress. On Hulu, if you have it, Predators 2, Wild 2. 4:14 to go in the third. No goals since 52 seconds into the second. Flyers 1, Blackhawks 0, 13:58 to go in the second. True TV, TNT, HBO Max if you have it. Konechny is 11th from Zegras and Couturier. Avalanche, of course, up 1-0 on the Mammoth. 8:14 to go in the second. Gerard's second, unassisted, 7:57 of the second. Oilers 3, Flames 1, 11:10 to go in the second. Golden Knights 2, Sharks nothing, 8:49 to go. First, Howden 6th, Marner's 8th on the power play. And we'll go through the finals later. I don't know if there's any finals that came in since the Hurricanes game ended. Maybe one. I'm trying to find it. It looked like I had gone through all those already. All right, back from commercial break. Far circle draw in the Seattle defensive zone. They win it, send it down the length of the ice for icing. 9-11. In the poll, we got 7 votes. Assume this is 4 for Seattle, 3 for LA. Oh, pardon me. Struggling to sleep lately. Long day. Shot and frozen in the crease by Decord at 9:01. 8-6 shots on goal. That was off the stick of Anderson, just off the near. Oh, it got deflected. Maybe it's not Anderson's shot if LaFerriere tipped it. Yeah, I think LaFerriere tipped it. Kopitar was screening, yeah, and the puck eventually was frozen. Another long shot, but that was wide into the far corner. Kept in by Anderson at the blue line. Doughty sends it around. LaFerriere in the far corner. Picked up. Passed back to LaFerriere. His shot is deflected wide, near corner, and sent out by the Kraken, Larson. Kings return it into the near circle. Again, sent out. And Seattle trying to finish a line change. All right, long pass ahead, tipped into the far corner and sent around off of Fiala's skate at the red line. Passes to Turcotte. That puck gets away. Kings got a tag up, so Edmondson dumps it in. Picked up by Catton, who got it out. Pass to the near boards, off into the near corner. Pass stolen by Edmondson. Kings going the other way. If they would get going, they had a 4-on-3, but into the far corner. Kuzmenko centered near circle or far circle. Shot was held on or tipped into the net. Let's see. 7:33 to go. 11-6 on the shots. Doughty had a nice one. Oh my gosh, DeCord was falling down. Either Doughty sent it high or DeCord actually kicked it as he was falling down. I didn't see that from this angle. Ooh, LaFerrier got knocked down on the draw. Looks like somebody, might have been Perry, got the immediate payback. Puck is tipped out to the blue line. Dumoulin to Ceci into the near corner. Armia to behind the net, and Seattle sends it out into the far circle. Behind the net, near corner hit, behind the net again. Kings get the puck and flip it to the red line. Kraken sent it up the near boards. They took a shot away from the Kings. Winter Classic in Miami? What? How? Yeah, we got a whistle at 6:36. That's probably on TNT, if I'm guessing, or ESPN. Freeway face-off. Oh, Kings Ducks, December 27th. When the heck is the 27th? Oh, that's Saturday. Yeah, dang. Kings Ducks. I'll be doing Packers Ravens. Ravens Packers. All right. Seattle wins the draw and dumps it in. And it was icing. Jeez Louise. 6:31 to go. How? How are they going to have ice? That was my question exactly. How are they going to keep the ice from melting? It probably wouldn't even be cold enough in Chicago right now to do it. That's weird. Face off, near circle, Seattle's end. Long shot, I think by Drew Doughty. Saved and held on by DeCord at 6:26. Yeah, it was Drew. And DeCord pretty sharp, other than that one that nearly went in. And, they just kicked Byfield out of the draw. Fiala steps in. Face-off won by the Kings. Anderson shot, glove save, held on by DeCord again at 6:21. Kraken hit the post once, so... DeCord not doing bad, though. January 2nd, Panthers hosting Rangers. That's nuts. I didn't think it would be cool. There was just 80 there the other day for the Dolphins in Miami. I'm assuming Sunrise, Florida is not too far from Miami, but I don't honestly know. Sent behind the net by the Kings to the near boards. I know Homestead is near Miami because that was where the racetrack, or where it still is. All right, finally the Kraken get it out into the near boards. Dumped in from the red line. Into the far corner. Sent around to the near boards. Into the near corner again. Beniers is there. So's Eberle for the Kraken. Kings have 3 people out. Now, all 5 have been out there more than a minute for the Kings, according to the TV graphic. Doughty sends it behind the net to Anderson, so they've got the forwards changed. Doughty now passes, he'll head off, tipped in by Kempe. Kopitar in the far... Oh, they call icing on that? What? Okay, whatever. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I got to sleep the heck in tomorrow. And the next day. 12-6 shots on goal. Face off in the Kings' far circle. Sent around the near boards and out. Kopitar dumps it in from the red line. Behind the net. Alexiak and Kempe. Alexiak kicks it into the near boards or near corner. Sent to the red line. Taken into the ozone. Sent to, well, Clark sends it behind the Kings net. Kopitar scoops it up. Pass ahead and a dump in. LaFerrier to the far circle. He gets hit, or far corner. Kraken send it around and finally out. Picked up, sent ahead to Clark. Drop pass out of the zone. Looks like Edmondson to the red line. Pass gets away from Turcotte. Clark has it. He dumps it in. I think okay, I guess the Kings are on side. Hey, they got Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, hologram on the boards behind. Oh, yeah, I see the Winter Classic. You're right. I just realized that in the corner, Alex. All right, on the ads. Oh, the Kings had to have been offsides. That's insane. Had to have been. Dumoulin sends it, and it goes to the far corner. Picked up by Wright for Seattle. He sends it behind the net to Fleury. Looks like they're getting a line change. All right. Skated out by Fleury. He makes a pass to the far boards. Into Melanson delivered a hit in the far corner to Cece. I think Perry just flipped it over the red line. And Kraken. Now there's a battle for the puck just outside the penalty box. Cross ice pass, dump in by Seattle. And Copley sent it the far boards. The Kings turn it over. Seattle over the red line into the ozone, dumps it into the near corner. Just over 3 minutes to go in the opening period. No score. Oh, blue line pass got away. And Seattle dumps it in from the red line. Evans sent it, and it went into the netting at 2:51. All right. Guess we're getting the under 6 media timeout. Let's check in again. Predators and Wild in overtime. St. Paul, Minnesota. 2-2. 4-4. Yeah, just underway in the overtime. Flyers up 2-0 on the Blackhawks. Blackhawks really in a slump either before or right after Bedard's injury. Noah Cates' 9th power play goal from Konechny and Drysdale. Avalanche 7:47 in the second. Avalanche still up 1-0 on the Mammoth. 4:45 in the second. Oilers get another one. Zach Hyman's 10th from McDavid. McDavid has 43 assists. 4-1 Oilers. 4:49 to go in the second. 3-0 Golden Knights as Sissons gets his second. So in Vegas, 3-0 Knights, 5:09 to go in the first. That's all the in-progress games. All right. Well, again, hope you guys are having a great early start to your holiday week and your shopping. Hopefully you've had a chance to wrap it up. Still have 2:51 to go here in the opening period. Oh, now we're at 5 votes for the Kraken and 5 votes for the Kings, 10 total. Oh, Alfie Turcotte is there. Alex's father. Yeah, I think he's from the Chicago suburbs. I think I saw Alex Turcotte's from Elk Grove, Illinois, which is northwest suburb of Chicago. Kraken just get it out over the red line. Byfield, and we got a whistle. 2:40. All right. Face off. Yeah, it must have been offsides on the Kraken. Anderson sends it behind the LA net, up the far boards. Picked up by Seattle near the red line. Doughty has it in his own end. Long pass got through everybody. Sent behind the net. DeCord sends it around. Far boards. Chipped out by Seattle. Drop pass. Far circle. Looking. That back to the blue line for Fleury. And his shot is a glove save by Copley at 2:06. Copley been pretty sharp in the few shots he's seen. And again, Seattle did hit the post once, but oh brother, what is on the Kings helmets? Blue what? Ugh. Can't see it. Near circle face off in the Kings defensive zone. And taken by the Kraken eventually. Puck sent into the near corner. Kings send it around to the far boards. Kempe is there. He makes a cross ice pass. LaFerriere gets hit. Kraken steal the puck. Skated in by Catton. He sends it around to the near corner. Now behind the net. Puck gets loose. Luckily, Kempe knocked it away. At the blue line, Lindgren. Kings have a pass. Long pass ahead to Kempe, who makes a shot on net. And it's saved and held on by DeCord. Hey, Crushing It Show. Hello. If you like the Denver Broncos, subscribe to Crushing It. He does a good job. And, okay, we got 1:28 to go. 12-7. Shots on goal. Kings, no score. Face off. Far circle. Kings keep it in. Fiala's shot was saved into the near corner. Kraken skated out and dump it in. Sent up the near boards. Not out, though. Eberle trying to pinch it. Stuff attempt just inside the crease, and Copley hangs on at 1:07. Couple good chances there for the Kraken, but 13-8. Shots on goal. Excuse me. Face off, won by the Kings in their own end. Dumoulin sends it around. Kings try to send it out the far boards. Pass to Fiala. Return pass to, I couldn't see who, got away. Seattle dumped it in again. Into the near corner. Beniers is there. Pass by the Kings. Next one misses into the near corner. Kuzmenko is there. He loses it. Kraken skated up the near boards. We got just over 30 seconds to go. Turcotte. Nope, we got a whistle. Pardon me. 31 and a half seconds to go. Did we get a penalty? We did. Dumoulin. Tripping on Dumoulin. Where was this? All right. Well, Fox didn't like it, but yeah, it was kind of a long, drawn out, slow fall for the trip. All right, Kings got to kill a power play. Sent down the length of the ice behind the net. Decord has it. And skated out by Fleury. Drop pass back to Catton. Kako. Drop pass to Gaudreau. Kako to the far circle. Where did it go? Wow. How did that stay out of the net? 9.5 seconds to go. 13 to 9. Ow. One. Still, yeah, a lot of time on their power play. Oh, wow. What a blocker save by Copley. That's where it went. Didn't realize he had to save that. And it went into the netting. Wow. That was a phenomenal save by Copley right off the blocker. And somebody got kicked out of the draw for Seattle. Just drop the puck, man. I hate this. Most frustrating thing about hockey. Far circle draw. Beniers didn't win it. Kings take it behind their net and do not get it out. Beniers kept it in. Tolvanen shot. Nope, we're going to have half a second left. So the first period is not over yet. 13 to 9 on the shots. I'll get to the chat at the intermission here. I don't think Eberle is going to be able to do anything with this half a second. He did get the shot. I don't know if it counted on net. That's the end of the first period. No score. 13-9, shots on goal. A little bit of a snooze fest, but it happens. Dumoulin, the trip at 19:28. So to start the second period, 19:28. 32. Oh, yeah, that's right. A minute 28 to go on the 5-on-4 man advantage for Seattle when we return. All right. Let's catch up on. Let me get the timer up first. There you go. Oliver, that was a huge win against Washington. Let's go Rangers. Wait, Oliver, I thought you rooted for LA. Now you're rooting for the New York teams too? Yep, 7-3 over the Caps. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Caps lately. Strange. Dude, how do you determine who's good in hockey? I admit, never watched any. Utah getting a team, I'm kind of intrigued. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. No problem. Standings, I mean, that's a big part of it. I'm a Kings fan, so I try to do as many Kings games as I can. I know I'm from Chicago. I'm a Packers fan. My mom was from Wisconsin. My dad was a Bears fan. I like the Kings because I was scoring Kings games at night for 2 jobs ago, and I liked their announcer, and I loved Kopitar, Doughty, who are still there. Kopitar's retiring. I love Jonathan Quick, Carter. The list goes on. Not the biggest Hawks fan really anymore. Don't get to watch them. Watch them for free over the air via antenna last year, and now that's gone. But yeah, I like the Kings because I like the players. I like, they do a good job announcing too. But Yeah, if you look at the standings, well, teams like Columbus has like rarely ever been good, and same for the Wild are good this year, but they've had their struggles. But yeah, Canadian teams are struggling. Chicago's been bad for a while, and Bedard is hurt now, but Chicago's down 2-0, and they've lost 5 straight. But Buffalo looked terrible this year, and they've just won 7 straight. So kind of ebbs and flows. So yeah. All right, let's head. Oh no, did I go away from the score game? Yeah, I did. I thought I opened. Wait, there's the standings. Oh, yeah, let's go back to the scores. We'll run down the scores real quick. Yeah, again, Flyers 2, Blackhawks nothing, 3:54 in the second. Second intermission, Avalanche 1, Mammoth nothing. Again, in Colorado or Denver, Colorado. Oilers 4, Flames 1. Yeah, crushing it. You could always do the Colorado Avalanche. They're on fire. Oilers 4, Flames 1, second intermission. Oh my gosh, the Golden Knights 5, Sharks nothing through one period. Jeez Louise. Stone, Hurdle, Sissons, Marner, and Howden all scored. Jeez Louise. Who the heck started in net for the Sharks? Oh, points. You get 2 points for a win. So for the Red Wings, 22 times 2 is 44, plus 3 overtime or shootout losses, you get 1 point. So 44 plus 3 gives you 47. It used to be ties. They did away with ties. No points for any regulation loss, I'm saying. Yeah. I'm going to need to read Hockey for Dummies. It's not. It's intimidating at first, but you get into it. Just tune in for the playoffs. Then you just have to worry about the records in the series. You don't have to worry about points anymore. But thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so since the Red Wings won and the Canes lost, they're tied with 47 at the top. Wait, what's the This is the Wild. Let's do the conference. Oh, the Canes have played 2 less games. And they have, 2 less losses. So, we're doing division? Oh, no. We want wild card. So the top 3 from all 4 divisions make it. And then the next 2 are the next 2 best in the conference are the wild cards. Okay, so at 18, 17, and 3, the Mammoth are kind of okay. Well, the West is kind of wide open. Once you look at Colorado, 26, 2, and 7. Dallas just lost tonight. They're still 25, 7, and 6. Actually, they may have lost in overtime. Yeah, Stars lost to the Wings in overtime. All right, so once you get past the top 3, the West is kind of wide open. That Central is just amazing. Mammoth are actually just inside for the last wild card spot. Yeah, 18 times 2 is 36, and then plus 3 overtime losses. That's overtime and or shootout losses, or all inclusive. Yeah, they've got 39 points. They're tied with the Kings. The Kings are struggling lately. They look terrible. They lost to Columbus last night, the worst team in the East. But yeah. Well, I mean, they're in the playoff hunt. They're in the top 8 of the conference. They're not in the bottom. They're in, I guess that is mid. They're in the top 8. They're not in the bottom 8 right now. Yeah. Mammoth. Okay. Yeah, let me see real quick. Mammoth. Mammoth local TV is Utah 16. All right. I think we went through all the scores. Oh, we should go through the finals. Yeah, I don't know what Utah 16. That's their local broadcast. Altitude is Colorado's local, obviously. Did we go through? I don't think we went through the finals recently. Well, we'll go through. All right, 2-0 Flyers over the Hawks. 2-13 in the second. 1-0 Avalanche over the Mammoth. Again, the Avalanche are the what was I saying? Oh, the Avalanche are the best team in the league. They haven't even lost at home, I think. Colorado is 14-0-2 at home. They have 2 regulation losses, both on the roads. They've been playing unbelievable. All right, I think I went through the in progress. Yeah, I did. I'm just sleeping. All right, earlier today, Leafs 6-3 over the Penguins in Toronto. In Detroit, Wings over the Stars 4-3 in overtime. Caps get crushed by the Rangers at home 7-3. Same for the Bruins in Boston 6-2 Habs. Sabres 3-2 winners over the Senators in overtime. That's their 7th straight win. Islanders 2-1 over the Devils in New York. As heard on Sinbin Stream, Panthers with that 5-goal third period outburst beat the Carolina Hurricanes in Raleigh, North Carolina 5-2. In St. Paul, Minnesota, the Predators actually beat the Wild 3-2 in overtime. Interesting. Yeah, probably more likely MLB, right? That would be my guess. Okay. Oh yeah, 0-0 after. I got to take a quick break and I'll be back though. We'll leave the Well, there is this the only game in progress? Yeah, we'll leave that up. Yeah, all others are at intermission. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, quick break and I'll be back. I forgot to fix my schedule between games. I'll have to update that. Sunday, I'm kind of to be determined yet. I got to take a look, so. All right, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Thank you for the 8 likes. And why am I having... Okay, now I'm trying to get to the music. YouTube free music. All right, quick break, and I will be back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Yeah, I'll just kill the music. All right, let's check. Hey, Oliver. Oilers update. Yeah, 4-1 through 2. That's pretty good. Flames aren't the greatest team either, so I see. Oh, Blackhawks got a goal. Donato's ninth from Grzelcyk and Levshinov. The big defenseman. So they're down 2-1. They got it at 18:30 of the second, and into the second intermission at the United Center. Hawks are trailing 2-1 now, though. So back in the game, as they have fallen on hard times. Again, with Bedard being out, they're 13, 16, and 6. They've lost 5 straight, 2-7-1 in their last 10. Ugh, minus 13 in goal differential. Yikes. Man, nobody in the West. The Mammoth are +5 in the outside the top 6. That's the only team plus. Even the Oilers are -2, although they could cover that tonight, I think. Oh yeah, let me get out of the app or get out of the game and get back in. All right, we'll take a look at the standings again later. Make sure we're caught up on the app. I should fix my schedule there. All right, again, Seattle has the power play, the 5-on-4 one-man advantage. And 1:28 remaining. 13-9 shots on goal, Kings. I'd love to see the scoring chances because I feel like there haven't been. Oh, there. No, it doesn't say cycle chances and hits. 12 hits by the forwards for the Kings. 13-6 in hits, LATV says. All right. Just about set for the third. Oh, okay. All right, now the Kings are going left to right in black. And the Kraken will be going right to left in white. Center ice face off. Still waiting. There's the drop. Kraken can win the draw, take it into their own defensive end. Skated up over the blue line, over the red line. Puck knocked away by the Kings. Regroup at the red line for Seattle. Drop pass back into their own zone. Eberle and Stevenson bring it up. Stevenson gets the pass back to the blue line. Long shot. Glove save by Copley. He hangs on at 19:24. See if that's a shot on goal. Looks like it, according to NHL.com. Looked like it was wide of the net, but I guess it wasn't. Or high, but all right. They say 13-10. Still 52 seconds to go on the power play. Face off in the near circle. Kept in at the blue line. Evans to Stevenson. Down low. Eberle sent one to the side of the net. Beniers to the near corner. Eberle back to Stevenson at the blue line. Cross ice pass to Evans. Tipped by a King into the near corner. Eberle to Beniers. The puck went off the side of the net, I think, again. Well, they registered one shot, 13-11. Eberle to Stevenson. Beniers shot into the crease and a goal. There's a power play goal for the Seattle Kraken. 18:50 to go in the second period, and stupid neighbor dogs are going crazy. Eberle on the power play is 13th. Oh, man. Yeah, no defense. This ain't Copley's fault. Kopitar and Cece did nothing. Eberle was wide open just outside the crease, made a couple moves, and then just buried it top shelf. Glove side high to the far post. Past Copley. I mean, there's nothing Copley could do there. He just hung out to dry, but his teammates' terrible defense. All right, dumped in. Far circle sent to the near boards, taken by, well, stolen back by the Kings, pardon me. Into the ozone. Kempe lost it. He gets it back to LaFerrier. Pass to the slot. Wow, spin move right outside the crease by Fiala, but I don't know if he got a shot on goal. Fiala to LaFerrier. Oh, they tried to return it to Fiala right outside the crease. LaFerrier. And that pass is stolen. Sent ahead by the Kraken. And taken behind the net. And a wraparound. A good save by Copley. Doughty takes it. Drew sends it up the near boards. And LaFerrier. Well, I guess the Kings weren't offside. Stolen by Seattle. They're going the other way. Pass gets away from Catton. And the Kings behind their own net. Up the far boards. Blue line pass into the near boards. Clark lost the handle. Picked up by Evans. Pass into the ozone. Into the far corner. Battle for the puck. And Catton gets it to the far circle. That shot was wide. And they took a shot away from Seattle. Shot on goal. Puck is in the near corner. Kings try to dig it out. Sent it behind their own net. Up the far boards and out. All right, Kings with the puck. CC waiting behind the LA net. I think I may have misspoke. Forgot they were going left to right. And the Kings did nothing with it. The Kraken dump it in, but that is icing at 16:41. So Eberle 13th on the power play from Beniers and Stevenson. 1:10 into the second period. We'll put the visualizer up momentarily. Clash of the Titans, yeah. Release the Kraken. All right, draw win by the Kings. Shot was wide into the near corner. CC got it back to the blue line. That shot is saved at the top of the crease and held on. Nice rocket off the stick of Edmondson, but no dice, says Decord. 14-12. Nope. Did they take a shot away? Nah, that had to be on net. 14-12 Kings. That had to have been on net. Well, we'll see. Far circle draw on the Seattle defensive end. They just kicked out. They kicked Gaudreau out of the draw. Face-off won by the Kings. Back to the blue line. Another, well, Kraken player was in the net. Kuzmenko centered it, deflected off a couple skates, and the Kraken send it out. Man, come on. Edmondson, near corner. Kings couldn't get it out. Skated up by Cece. Into the near boards, sent behind the net. Oh, trip maybe on, oh, they didn't call anything. Kraken going the other way. Into the near circle. Gaudreau. And picked up by Doughty. He takes it behind his net, flips it back to CC. CC passes. Byfield ahead. And what was this? Offsides on the Kings at 15:32? What's the call? I assume 15-12. Shots on goal Kings, but they trail 1-0 thanks to Jordan Eberle's goal on the power play. All right. Yeah, it must have been offsides Kings. And we're still waiting for the draw. They just kicked out Byfield from the draw, and Perry steps in, but the Kraken get the puck and dump it in. Into the near corner. Kings pass it to, I think, Fiala, over to Perry. Into the near corner, around the net to the blue line, far boards. Pass ahead by Seattle, picked up by Perry. He sends it behind the net. Drew Doughty back to Perry. Up ahead to Fiala. Drop pass to Perry. Fiala cross ice. Nope, that was blocked. Byfield shot, save into the far corner. Pretty good save by DeCord again. All right, Kraken. Kraken getting a line change. Kings, Catton to the net. Tried a wraparound. Luckily, didn't score it. Catton again to the blue line and out, though. Misplayed on that pass. Kraken have it over the blue line. Catton, his pass gets away. Kings on the counter. Come on, Kopitar, hustle. Up the near boards. Cross ice pass. Far circle shot. Big rebound, but DeCord freezes it at 14-12. Dang it. Man, Kings just cannot catch a break. Last night or tonight. 17-12 shots on goal. LaFerrier with a good shot. Kind of handcuffed DeCord. Oh, man, yeah. I think that wraparound attempt by Catton hit the post. I thought maybe Copley saved it, but looks more like it hit the post. Yeah, because they didn't give him a shot on goal either. Kraken win the draw. Can't get it out. Kings send it behind the Seattle net. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Shot by Kopitar. Glove save. Did not hold on. The puck comes loose behind the net. Kings couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Puck gets away. And Copley had to come out of the net and play it to Edmondson, who played it behind the boards to the far corner. But the puck gets away. Seattle passed it. Luckily, they missed the pass. Clark counters. Drop pass. Kopitar shot. Big rebound. In behind the net. Pass. That was LaFerrier's shot who got blocked. Beniers to Eberle. Eberle back to Beniers. Puck gets away. Shot was deflected off the glass behind the net. And now the Kings make a pass. Clark down the length of the ice. Up the near boards. Kraken send it out. CC knocked it down. It somehow stayed on the blue line, but then they whistled offsides. That puck bounced off the blue line. I don't see how this was offside. But at 12:54, we get the under 14 media timeout. Oh, Eberle's goal visualizer. He's number 7. Yeah, just got it and shot it. Nobody near the crease where, Copley could have used some help. And he just buried it top shelf, far post, over the glove, under the crossbar. Okay, 12:10 to go in the third. In Denver, Colorado, still Lanch 1, Mammoth 0. Oilers, welcome back. Hello, Pack Attack. Oilers up 5-1. Dreisaitl's 20th on the power play at 5:38 from Hyman and McDavid. McDavid's 44th assist. Unreal. 14:03 to go in that one in the third. Golden Knights, well, they lost the shutout and they're heading back to the power play. 5-1. Celebrini's 19th from Toffoli, former King Toffoli. 6:49 of the second. 11:58 to go in the second. Again, though, the Golden Knights have a power play. And that updates the in-progress games. Did we get a final? A new final? I don't think so. Predators 3-2 over the Wild in overtime. I think we already knew that. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. 1913 shots on goal now? When did this happen? Oh, some of them could happen here. Kraken send it in for icing at 12:47. Yeah, so it happened during the break. They added those in. All right, go Seattle, says Pack Attack. You can't root for Seattle as a Packers fan. That's forbidden. I'm just joking. Oh, boy. Waiting on the draw between Byfield and Gaudreau. Face-off won by Seattle behind their own net, up the near boards, and out. Skated over the red line. Far circle. Shot. Goal! What was that? It's a goal. How did that get by? Oh my gosh, that was terrible by Copley. Looked like he had the glove saved. Next thing I know, the puck's trickling in 5-hole. Ay, ay, ay. Wake up, Kings. This is awful. Just awful. 100% Copley's fault. He tried to make a glove save and didn't hang on to it, and he like knocked it between his legs and got beat 5-hole. Puck was pretty wobbly. Oh, unreal. Gaudreau on the goal. Gosh, frickin' darn it. Well, with the way the Kings have been playing, this still got more than half the game, but they look like garbage again tonight. Clark with the puck in the near boards. Off the far boards. Puck got away from Edmondson. Taken by Turcotte. Kings nearly offside. Kraken have it in the near circle. And dumped in from the far boards. Into the near. And popped up in the air. Kept in. And now stolen. Byfield to Kuzmenko. Near circle shot was wide of the net. Doughty keeps it in at the blue line. Pass to Clark. Long shot. Glove save to Cord at 11:28. Just unbelievable. Really don't need to see this again. Yeah, it kind of hit the Kings player's stick. That's why it fluttered so much. All right. Puck sent out by the Kraken. Over the red line. Puck is deflected wide by Copley. Kings skated over. Fiala. I thought it was so slow I assumed it's not Fiala. Armia. It was so slow I assumed it was Corey Perry. It was Armia. Byfield in the near corner. Behind the Seattle net. There's Perry. Perry's out there too. And Beniers takes it, sends it out. Kings try to send it in. Stolen by Beniers. Into the far circle. Puck sent wide of the Kings net into the near corner. Under 10.5 to go, so we're almost halfway through the game. Armia to the far circle. Shot. Blocked by the Kraken. And sent out. Knocked down by Dumoulin in front of the Kings bench. Knocked back in. Over the red line. Taken by Stevenson. Shot was wide into the near boards. Near corner battle for the puck. Edmondson does not get it out. Kraken keep it in. Far circle shot. A backhander. Good save by Copley into the near boards. Sent behind the net. Tough angle shot off the side of the net, I believe. Battle for the puck behind the net. And Kings finally get it out of their own end. Counter again by Seattle. Catton takes a hit in the near boards, sends it behind the net. Kings up the near boards. Catton there again. Blue line keeper. Sent into the far corner. Blue line pass to the near side. Puck deflected on the shot. Into the netting. 9:06 under 10 media timeout. And the Seattle Kraken lead by 2 now. Let me catch up. Sorry about that. I gotta not grab the actual mic. I gotta grab this. Pardon me. Love to say thank you, Bruins, for choking again. Love to thank Red Sox. Oh, the Angels. Gotcha. Oh, thanks, Alan. Hello. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you all. Well, let's look at the goal, I guess. That was pretty awful. Tolvanen and Mahura on the assist. Just glove save failure by Copley, and it went between his legs, 5-hole for the goal. Oh, my gosh. Just awful. One penalty in the whole game. First period, I meant. 1928. Boston teams did you a favor. Okay. Flyers, Blackhawks, 2-1 Flyers in Chicago. 16:20 to go in the third. Colorado up 1-0 on Utah. 7:23 to go in the third. 5-1 Oilers are on a power play. 9:35 to go in the third. Golden Knights up 5-1 on the Sharks. 5:42 in the second. Going to have hockey withdrawals over the next 3 days, and then actually the fourth day. Oh, Pack Attack. Yeah, go Pack go. For whatever reason, that got held. I have no idea why. Hopefully it's showing for everybody now. Blue line keeper after the draw. 9:01 to go. And save again by Copley. Held on. 9 minutes to go, second period. Kings playing like garbage again. Down 2-0. Face off. And for whatever reason, they're just terrible at home. Catton's shot from the near circle was wide. Sent behind the net to Edmondson. Edmondson sends it up. Kings on. Well, they got to corral it. Byfield in the far corner. Sent around the near boards. Kept in at the blue line by Clark. Into the far circle. Wraps around near corner. Behind the net. Trying to center it. Gave it right back to Seattle. And Catton has it, and he does not get it out. It's dumped right back in by the Kings. And the puck gets loose after being in the crease, kept in, long shot blocked, and sent out by the Kraken. That was Mahura. He sent it the length of the ice and icing at 8:03 on Seattle. Shots are now 20-18. LA. Oh my gosh. Kings cannot even buy a chance. Why are the Kings leaving their... Oh no, it's the Kraken line. Yeah, after the icing. Okay. Kraken win the draw, send it up the near boards and out. They need a line change. All their players have been out there a minute. Most of them a minute and a half to over 2 minutes. Come on, Kings, keep pressing. Maybe you get the goal back here. Kempe in the corner, kept in. LaFerrier sent behind the net. And centering pass gets through, and the Kraken will do their best to get everybody changed right here. But it's icing at 7:27, so hold on. Did anybody get changed? It looks like they got 2 changed. Eberle and Beniers, but do they have to be sent back on? Did that happen before the whistle or after? Yeah, they're definitely taking their time here too. Yeah, it looks like Beniers is sent out. Beniers is the only one that got the change. They sent somebody back off. So all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess Beniers didn't get out there. Face off. Kings on the win. To the near boards. Clark to the blue line. Shot. Big rebound. Kept in by the Kings. Doughty sends it to the near corner. Battle for the puck behind the net. Kings back to Doughty. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Clark back to the blue line. Kuzmenko couldn't keep it in. Seattle got at least 1 change. But they've got a guy that's been out there 3 minutes. That's an eternity in hockey. It's Mahura. Oleksiak has been out there over 3 minutes. And the other 4 guys are getting close to 3 minutes. They should send them off one at a time. Clark, good possession by the Kings to keep it in, and that must have hit the bar. That was a huge rebound. Back to the blue line. Doughty. Now a pass into the netting, and that'll do it for that extended possession. They could not put the puck in the net as the Kraken were out there dying. So Clark, I couldn't see it. That had to have hit the bar, and Kuzmenko couldn't get the stick down to tap in the rebound. And Clark was there, but it was too little too late. The defense had recovered. Beniers wins the draw. I think Larson just sent it around. Kings have it in. Pass towards the crease. Scooped up with the glove by DeCord, and pushing and shoving as they didn't like Perry getting so close to the goalie. Still says 21-18 shots on goal. Yeah, I guess they didn't credit one there. I'm a little surprised. All right, play back underway here after the draw. Kings still have it in the O-zone. But the Kraken counter, pass to the far circle. I mean, the Kraken did just win in Anaheim last night, so they're playing pretty well. 2 straight wins, I think. Behind the net, Seattle into the near corner. Beniers looking. He gets knocked down. Still had the puck taken away by the Farrier. Armia lost it. Kraken have it. Far circle off a skate. Good save by Copley. Not out on the clearing attempt. And into the far corner for the Kraken. 5:20 to go. And now the Kings have all been out there over a minute. So they need a line change. Sent down the near boards. They waved off icing. Kings got one change. Byfield's out there now. Now another one. Looks like they got changed. Wow, somebody kept falling down for the Kraken. I thought he had lost the blade of his skate, but he's skating again. Dumped in from the red line on net. Copley struggled with it. I guess it took a funny hop. I don't know. Behind the net, somebody lost a stick. Copley makes the save at the side. Behind the net again. Kings send it up the far boards. And more drop pass. Fogle in the corner. The puck gets away. Seattle has a 2-on-1 the other way. Far circle shot. Big rebound. And luckily, the Kings recover and send it up ahead. 1-on-1. Far circle shot. It's blocked behind the Seattle net into the near boards. Brought out over the red line into the O-zone. Another 2-on-1 pass, and it went 5-hole. Copley shifting over to the far side, anticipating a pass, and didn't stop the puck that was right at him. 3-0 Kraken. Kings are going to be hard-pressed to come back from this one. Hey, Derek. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Man, just brutal. Myers, his second. Right up the near side. He thought it was going to be a pass to the guy just outside the crease on the far side and ended up just going right through his legs. 5-hole. Kings, I think, got one back just under the bar. I was afraid it hit the goalpost, but it's right back to 3-1. Kings only down 2 again, so they countered. Finally, they solved the cord of all people. And we are at 3:47 shots. This is Fiala's 13th. Shots are 22-21. I think it was a backhander under the bar. Fiala, yeah, just outside the crease. Oh, man, he faked forehand and backhand. And DeCord was down to try and poke it away, and he flipped it over DeCord and just under the crossbar. All right, finally the Kings are alive. It's really a shame that Copley's given up some soft goals tonight. 2 of them pretty much his fault. I would say completely his fault. The other one I can't remember. Shot from the near circle by Kempe was blocked. Kraken counter. Hey, Yvonne. Hello. Welcome. All right, they're back in it. There's still time, but yeah, after last night's debacle, I don't know what to expect. They got to play better in the third, that's for sure. Behind the net and brought up by Kopitar. Red line pass, LaFerriere. Kings trying to get a change. The puck's right in front of their bench. The linesman had his hands up on the boards, lifting his legs off the ice. Sent to the red line. Byfield chips it in. Make that Turcotte, 15, not 55. Turcotte has it. Kuzmenko turns around, far circle, takes it behind the net. Stuff attempt. Decord can't freeze it. Puck loose. Armia back to the blue line. Near circle. Blast by Cece is saved and held on. And I believe we got pushing and shoving maybe. 2:12 to go. All right, well, Decord went down, and luckily Fiala went faked forehand, brought it back, backhand, and tucked it in under the bar. Let's see if they... So 24-21 on the shots, Kings now. I think I did show both Seattle goals. I can't remember. Here's Fiala's goal. He'll get it right outside the crease and then bury it. Luckily, no defenseman to be found. Said unassisted. Huh. Okay. Myers is assisted by Alexiak. I think is it Gaudreau, his third, Tolvanen, and Mahura. They added a shot for Seattle. 24-22. Time getting a little short there in Chicago. Hawks trail 2-1. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Excuse me. 33 seconds to go. Mammoth have an empty net. They still trail 1-0 in Denver, Colorado to the Avalanche. Ugh. Yeah, Eberle's goal was not Copley's fault, but the other two goals, he mishandled a glove save and it trickled under his legs for a 5-hole goal. And the other one was just he was trying to defend the pass to the far side, and he let the puck go right through his legs 5-hole again. But the first one by Eberle was not his fault. Terrible defense by the Kings. All right, sent up to the red line, glove down. Fiala couldn't get to it, though. Seattle sends it in. Up the near boards, stolen again by the Kraken. They keep it in at the blue line. Long pass taken behind the net by Stevenson. Back to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Glove or saved and held on by Copley. Lane Lambert, first season as Kraken head coach. He was the Islanders head coach 2022 to 2024. Face off. Byfield doesn't win it. Seattle has it. Shot, kick save by Copley, but there was a whistle. Did we get a penalty on Seattle? If so, it's about damn time. Interference. So power play for the Kings. Eberle, Jordan Eberle, 2 minutes for interference. So the Kings need to get a goal here. It was right off the face-off. Eberle, it doesn't say. I couldn't see who he interfered with. That was the only thing I was checking. Face-off. Kraken win it, send it down the length of the ice. All right, Clark Fiala scoops it up, brings it in. Or Perry now, drop pass to Clark. Long shot. Glove saved by DeCord. He hangs on with 1:13 to go in the second period. Come on, Kings. You got to get this power play goal here. Get the momentum built into the third period after the second intermission. Face-off win behind the net into the far corner. Seattle, it's held in by Clark, but puck gets knocked away, and now Seattle chips it and sends it down the length of the ice. Picked up by Clark behind his own net. Clark to the near circle. Drop pass to Fiala. Fiala over the red line to Perry. Perry tried to get it to Fiala. Byfield in the near corner. Back to the blue line, Clark. Byfield towards the net. Shots blocked. I guess off the netting. Or saved. 32.2 to go in the second period. I don't know. Did Byfield just miss the net? Was that too high, or was it saved or tipped? All right, near circle draw. Face off one. Doughty sends it to Kempe. Kempe back to the blue line. Down low to Kopitar. Kopitar down low. Kempe. Oh my gosh. How did Armia miss the net? That was great passing by the Kings. They couldn't cash it in. Another shot wide. Kopitar couldn't keep it in. That'll just about do it. 5 seconds. Doughty quickly to the red line. Kopitar with 1 second sends one to the net after the buzzer. And we head to the second intermission. 20 minutes remaining. Kings still down by 2. But lucky that they're not down 3. Shots are currently 29-23 in favor of the Kings. So LA will have 23 seconds left on the 5-on-4 man advantage when we get to the third period. Excuse me. Flyers up 2-1 over the Blackhawks. Third period, 5:12 remaining. Golden Knights all over the Sharks. Only the second intermission, 6-1. Riley Smith gets his 5th to make it 6-1. And those are the 3 games in progress. I feel like one ended. Yes. Avalanche hang on at home and beat the Mammoth 1-0. Oh, man. Unbelievable season so far for the Colorado Avalanche. Oilers won in Edmonton over the Flames 5-1. Yeah, we'll go through the rest of the finished games. Predators 3-2 winners over the Wild in Minnesota in overtime. As heard on Simbin Stream, Panthers 5, Hurricanes 2. Just 2-0 Hurricanes after 2, and they just completely blew it in the third period. 5 unanswered goals. Islanders 2-1 over the Devils at home. Senators lose at home in overtime to the red-hot Sabres 3-2. Canadiens 6-2 over the Bruins in Boston. Rangers 7-3 over the Capitals in D.C. Red Wings beat the Stars 4-3 in overtime in Detroit. Maple Leafs 6-3 in Toronto over the Penguins in the afternoon. And that'll catch everybody up on the scores. All right, we'll double check the... Oh, did we show the Fiala goal? I don't know if we did. Let's look at the Fiala goal. Yeah, Boston lost. That was a 2-2 game. So Fiala just gets it. I think I showed this, yeah, and sent a backhander glove side glove side high. Yeah, Boston. That game was 2-2. It was 2-2 after 2. So 4 goals in the third. Bolduc's 10th, 7:04. Caulfield's 18th on the power play, 8:43. Suzuki's 11th on the power play, 10:09. Slavkovsky's 11th, 12:22. So they scored 4 goals in what? 5:18. Oof. Ouch. Yeah. That's wow. So it was 2-2 with a little over 13 minutes to go, and then with what do we got left? 7.5. They were down 4. It's unbelievable. 5 minutes and 18 seconds, 4 goals given up. Yeah, and the Hurricanes really choked in the third tonight. That was rough. That was brutal to watch. After they had lost that heartbreaker in Florida in a shootout, after choking away to 3-0 the lead. 3-0 lead with 13.5 to go. And lost in a shootout. Hurricanes the other night against the Panthers. Penguins have forgotten how to win. Hey, Dr. Delay. Hello. Yeah, the Canes gave up 5 goals in a 12-minute, no, not even 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 28-second span, and they gave up 4 in under 4 minutes. No, 4 minutes. Wait, sorry. Can't do math right now. They gave up 4 goals in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Just terrible. Yeah, what did the Penguins? Oh, yeah, they lost in Tampa 6-3, I think. Yeah. No, not Tampa. Worse, Toronto. Yeah, what the heck is going on with the Kings? What's going on with the Penguins? Dr. D. Oof. 8th in the wild card standings. Yikes. They've only lost 1 straight, but they were 1-5-4 in their last 10. Yikes. Yeah, Kings have kind of mailed it in for the holidays. They've looked like crap 2 straight nights. No, I knew. Penn wins is fine, too. They're bad. Getting old, I guess. I just don't think it's working with that. They blame the coach. He was gone, but it's just not working with those players, I guess. Whoops, I forgot to put the timer up. My apologies. There we go. Oh, yeah, I need to fix my schedule, too. I got to take a quick break soon, too. But did you stream anything tonight, Dr. Delay? All right, 24th to 28th. I think we're going to be TBD on Sunday. I haven't figured out what I'm doing yet. Thursday, on Christmas Day, I may do Lions Vikings, but not sure yet. Could easily see skipping it. Just because I think with Moser in, I mean, the Vikings have any shot? I'm just hoping too hard as a Packers fan, I guess, because in case they stumbled in the last 2 weeks. All right, there we go. You're doing football on Christmas? Gotcha. Yeah, there's nothing tomorrow. I think there's a college bowl game tomorrow, like Hawaii or something. But I don't even get it because I don't have ESPN. The main channels, I mean. I have ESPN Plus, which doesn't give you that, which is odd, but you got to pay more for it. But I don't even think it did before ESPN Unlimited. ESPN Plus or ESPN Select didn't give you those. So, all right. Let's double check the numbers again. Close the standings real quick. 29. Oh, they took a shot away from the Kings. Let me fix that. Did the Oilers win? Yes. Yes, they did. 4-1, 5-1. Let me double check. 5-1 over the Flames. It was 4-1, then they made it 5-1. Checking the numbers real quick. 26-24 faceoffs, Kings. 1-for-1 on the power play, Seattle. Yeah, Kings on their first power play and have done jack squat with it. They're got all of 23 seconds left. 22-12 hits Kings, 12-4 blocked shots Kraken, 10-10 on the giveaways, 4-2 takeaways for the Kings. Seattle won in overtime December 10th in Seattle, so they lead this 4-game series 1-0, and they're up here. Yeah, again, 3-2 December 10th. Game 3 will be in Los Angeles, February 4th. Game 4 in Seattle, April 13th. One penalty each team so far. I can't do the Hawks. I get blacked out. But are you talking Bedard? Bedard's injured. Connor who? But hello, Janias. Oh, wait, Connor. Who's Connor? I don't know. Bedard's injured, though. Are you talking about the... I thought you were an Oilers fan. Are you talking about the Oilers? Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl. Oh, Connor McDavid? Oh, okay. Yeah, but their goal... when was their game tonight? Yeah, I may have... Their game was at an odd time, though. I tried to do 6 and 9 o'clock games. Yeah, I think he means McDavid. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Dr. DeLay. But their game started at an odd time tonight. I tried to do 6 and 9 o'clock games. I'll do as many Oilers games as I can. It just hasn't really worked out with the schedule lately. I got to just not do Hurricanes games. I think they play like crap when I do them anyways, but they're just tough sell. Usually Kings games do okay. I know Oilers games do well, but I can't, if it's not at 6 or 9, it's hard for me to do it because I'd rather do a double header. But I hear you. Yeah, McDavid had a lot of assists tonight. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He assisted all 5 goals tonight. All right, now I get you. 5 points. He's up to 44 assists. Unreal. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll skip the music and just mute. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. If you are enjoying the live stream, please be sure to hit the like button. And please consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. And this will in turn help me grow the channel. And thank you all again for your support. All right, be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Pardon the tardiness here. Golden Knights still up 6-1 over the Sharks. 16 minutes to go in the third. I think we had another final. Oh, Flyers 3, Blackhawks 1. Empty netter by Carl Grundstrom, his fifth. 17:52. Yeah, the Oilers played at 8 o'clock tonight. That means I would have only gotten one game. All right. Kings still doing not much on their power play. In the near circle, pass, shot, loose in the crease. Nobody could tuck the rebound in, though. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Eberle out of the box. Luckily, Doughty was down there to cover. And dumped in by Kempe and off of Decord's stick into the netting behind the net. 19:23 to go in the third. 3-1 Kraken over the Kings. Yeah, I would love to do more Oilers games, but when they're playing at 8 and there's double headers to be done at 6 and 9, I prefer that. Plus, I'm trying to do Kings games to have something to root for. All right, up the near boards. Kings can't get it out. And the Kraken dump it in from the red line, but it's blocked. Kings have it up right outside the crease. Kings send it up. Oh, shot blocked, I think, by Anderson. He sends it behind the net to Edmondson. Up the near boards. Fiala pass to the far boards. Anderson has it. He missed Byfield. And the Kraken send it out. Both teams getting line changes. And Dumoulin takes it behind the LA net. 18:35 in the third. 30-23 on the shots now. Sent up and into the near boards. Battle for the puck. Puck loose. Kuzmenko couldn't get it down. Shot. I think we got a delay. No, wait. Who's it on? Has to be on the Kraken. The Kings were touching the puck. Hooking on Catton. At, is it 18:11? No. Shoot. 18:17. Gosh darn it. All right, Kings back on the power play. They really need to have a goal here. Otherwise, I don't know. Cleared down the length of the ice by Seattle. Great start. Drew Doughty. Drop pass to Kempe. Kempe to Armia. Sent behind the net. All the way to Kopitar. He sends it back to Armia. Pass gets away from Kempe. Drew tries to keep it in. And cannot. Seattle got at least one change. Doughty into the near boards. Puck is still being worked at around the board. Seattle clears it down the length of the ice. Stevenson, Myers, Gaudreau, and Larson on the kill for the Kraken. Still a minute to go for the power play unit of the Kings. Byfield in the near boards, picked up and cleared down the length of the ice by Seattle. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Why was the snowman looking through the carrots? He was picking his nose, looking through the... Oh, yeah, that's good. Had to think about it. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Alex. Merry Christmas, Dr. Delay. Happy holidays to one and all. Thanks for being here. as Seattle clears it down the length of the ice, and the Kings have not registered a shot on goal on this dang power play. Spoiler alert, doesn't look like they will either, according to NHL.com. Cleared again, like they haven't even been close to getting to the net with the puck. Terrible power play again. Dumoulin to Turcotte. 5-on-5 again. Fogle. Farboards looking, sends it. And the Kraken clear it. Kraken have a 2-on-2. Now, somebody got knocked down. Luckily, no penalty for the Kings. Sent out and down the length of the ice by the Kraken. DeCord sends it to the far corner. Sent out. Eberle had it for a second. Beniers has it. Near circle looking. And knocked into the near boards by the Kings. Picked up. Shot. Big rebound. Near circle. Eberle. Back to the blue line. Eberle gets the return pass. Kraken at the blue line, kept in. Dumoulin tried to get it to the near boards. Picked up by, man, who is that? Fiala? Wait, do the Kings have somebody I've forgotten about? No, they do not have a 27. Maybe it's 37, Fogle. All right, sent in on a dump in by the Kings behind the Seattle net. Sent up the near boards, gloved down. Kraken make a pass. It gets away from Catton. Kings on the count. Nope. They'll circle back with Kempe. Kempe loses it at the blue line. Come on. Hey, what's the call here at 14:48? Oh, I think Armia, sent it high. No, that was earlier. They really haven't had any decent scoring chances in the third. They're trying to say Kopitar here. Maybe that was on the power. I don't think they got a shot on the power play. 30-25 shots on goal. DeCord with 29 saves tonight. All right, puck is in the LA end. Sent. Wow. Doughty got labeled in the behind the net. Anderson sends it around and into the netting at 14:32. Hopefully Drew's all right. Still 14:32 remaining, but the Kings need 2 goals in a hurry, as they have looked like absolute trash last night and tonight as well. Not the way you want to head into a 3-day break on a down note. And hanging on for dear life to a wild card at the moment. And they just kicked Turcotte out of the draw. Come on, just drop the puck, man. Nobody cares. Perry against Gaudreau. Or is it, maybe it's Gaudreau. I better say Gaudreau. Yeah, G-A-U. Probably Gaudreau. My mistake. Sent behind the net into the far corner. Kraken send it down the length of the ice. It's on net, so no icing. Picked up by Doughty behind the net. He gets it to Clark. Clark can't get it out. Kraken send it in again. Beniers going for it. Hit Clark. Beniers, it goes loose to the crease or slot. Luckily, Perry got it out of there. Turcotte in the far circle behind the net. Tried to pass it. Puck got away. Perry couldn't handle it. Dumoulin tried to knock it away. Clark has it. Not offside. Fiala in the slot. That is deflected. Picked up. Stevenson behind the net for the Kraken. Puck deflected by Fiala. Stevenson gets it up ahead. Kings trying to get a change. Shot saved by Copley. That was actually a pretty good save. And Kempe to the near circle. Kuzmenko. Now Kempe again. Puck, no, my gosh, stolen by the Kraken and sent out by Goudreau. In sent behind the Kings net as we approach 13 minutes to go. Red line, Armia to Kempe over the blue line. Surprised the Kings weren't whistled for offsides. Picked up by the Kraken, sent in. And the Kings will skate it out again. To Anderson, near circle. Pass to the crease. Glove save by DeCord. As nobody could get to the puck. I think it was Dumoulin. They say 30-26 shots on goal. 12:38 to go. Oh, Dumoulin did get it on net. So that should be a shot for the Kings. I'm a little surprised they haven't already done that. Yeah. Wow. Golden Knights 7, Sharks 2. It was 7-1. Mitch Marner, I think that's his second tonight. And now Graf, his 10th. Wait. Yeah. Marner's 9th. Graf's 10th at 8:04 to cut the lead down to 5. Ouch. Sharks struggling on the road in Vegas. Oof. What did I want to say? Blanking here. Yeah, it's only 2 games going at the moment. Yep, there's the shot. 31-26 shots on goal. Kings, yet they trail by 2. Just cannot get the puck by DeCord. They've been struggling to score lately. And for whatever reason, the struggles are just horrific at home. The Rangers have been that way too, but I don't know. Got to turn it around some way, somehow at home. Most time on ice since 1997. Drew Doughty is 4th on the list. Why has that only been tracked since 97? Time on ice? Like officially? Seems like something they would have been tracking longer. Yep, the 2012 and 2014 Stanley Cup banners hanging in the rafters at Crypto.com Arena. I remember some of the 14 team. All right, shot was wide, deflected back behind the net. Pardon the whistle. Blue line shot, glove saved by DeCord, and he hangs on at 12:25. Dumoulin on the shot. Oh, yeah. Kings play the Ducks Saturday. Man, I'd like to do that, but we're going to be watching and announcing Ravens, Packers. Yeah, so no hockey Saturday because of the Packers game. See you about Sunday. Really, I can only do one, though. The games are at like 4 or 6. Face off. Kings win it. Keep it in at the blue line. Send it behind the net, though, into the near corner. LaFerrier loses it. Eberle has it. Pass to the red line. Into the O-zone. Stevenson to the slot. That puck went wide off the stick of Larson. Larson's trying to get it in the far corner. Kings take it behind their own net. That's Kopitar. And Dumoulin can't get it away from Eberle. Dumoulin finally has it. Gets it to Kempe. It's knocked away. Kempe gets it back. Over the blue line. Stick handles. Loses it. Into the far corner. Pass. LaFerrier couldn't handle it. He keeps it in. Shot. And blocked out of the zone by Seattle. Seattle getting a couple changes. Same with the Kings. Clark has it at the red line, passes to the far boards. Kuzmenko takes it behind the net. Wraparound is in. The Kings scored. And they're only down 3-2. Kuzmenko. Holy cow, finally. Where has that been all night? Jeez Louise. 3-2. Kings back within one. Still plenty of time. 11:15 to go. Let's effing go. It's about time. Kuzmenko just wheeled around the net and send it in. Nice wraparound. Decord just could not recover. I think he caught an edge and slipped, and he couldn't make the kick save towards the near post, and no help from his defense. Just a nice shot by Kuzmenko. As of now, unassisted, his 7th on the wraparound. And we got another whistle at 11:10. Thanks, Yvonne. It's about time. It's been so frustrating the last 2 nights. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't maybe try to say Turcotte interfered with the cord, but I think the Seattle defenseman had driven him into it. So, again, I think the cord lost an edge with his right skate. All right, pass. Oh, got away. Now Stevenson, I think, dumps it in from the red line. It's behind the Kings net. Clark lost it. Beniers sent it to the far corner to Stevenson. Still possessed by the Kraken, and it just deflected out. But it's right on Fleury's stick, and he dumps it right back in. Kings take it in the far circle, pass to Foegele over the red line, and dumped in. Decord sent it to the far boards, but it's sent out, almost out. Kings furiously trying to keep this puck in the far boards. Long shot. Decord saves it, thought about sending it behind the net, and then thought better of it and froze it. 26-32 still on the shots. Yeah, I guess that one was wide of the net. Kuzmenko's 7th from Clark and Doughty. Only goal of the 3rd thus far. Brings the Kings back within 1. Man, they needed something. That was a heck of a play. Individual effort by Kuzmenko, though. Face off. Foegele takes it behind the Seattle net. Up the far board. Seattle gets it out. Over the blue line. Beniers sends it off the far boards. Long shot. May have been saved, but it may have been wide, though. Kept in by Seattle. They send it behind the King net into the far corner. Puck taken by Eberle, but he loses it. And Doughty takes it past to Anderson. Foegele return pass out of reach of Drew. But Doughty, let's see, it's picked up by Moore, I think. Sent to LaFerriere. Tipped back to Drew Doughty. Behind the net, looks like Kopitar. It is. Dumoulin in the corner. Puck gets taken by Kempe to the far circle. Back to the blue line for Drew. And a shot by Dumoulin is saved by Decord. We have 9:07 to go, but there's life in Crypto.com Arena for the LA Kings. I hope so, Oliver. I sincerely hope so. Finally, it got sparked by Kuzmenko. 33-27 are the shots now. And we'll take a look. The dyno? Oh, no, it's the Sinclair dyno. Sinclair gasoline. You haven't heard of Sinclair? I think the only time I saw Sinclair was in Minnesota. I just like old, gas and oil signage. It kind of reminds me of NASCAR and stuff. I used to be a huge NASCAR fan, but haven't followed in 5 years or more. Flintstones shouting? No. Yeah, I get it now. It's like the one Fred rides at work. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, it's either this or the Pegasus for Mobile One. So I've got other ones. I should. Oh, I have the 76 orange one. Oh, forgot the. I just like it. I bought them at Hobby Lobby. All right, here's Kuzmenko's goal, number 96. Just comes off the bench, gets the puck, outskates the defense, goes around the net and wraps it in. It's just a tremendous individual effort by Andre. (7-2) Knights over the Sharks in Vegas. 5:16 to go. All right. Ow. That was my shoulder cracking, if you heard that on mic. All right. Come on, LA. Last night and tonight have been ridiculous. Gotta get a win here. In regulation. Shot blocked by the Kraken. They just get it out. And the Kings take it. Clark in the near circle. Nearly got his pocket picked by Stevenson. Kopitar to Kempe. Shot is blocked into the near boards. 8:45 to go in the third. Red line, dump in by Clark. Puck is in the near corner. Ooh, somebody fell down for the Kings. Clark gets it in the far boards. Far circle shot. The cord couldn't hang on. Puck is loose for Seattle. They do not send it out. Kempe briefly kept it in, and now they got to head for a line change anyways and regroup in their own end. A dump in from the red line, I believe Fiala. Far corner, sent behind the net. Fiala centered it. Turcotte sends it to Fiala in the near corner. Behind the net, Kuzmenko. The puck is pinned up against the far boards. Into the far corner finally. Sent around, kept in by Dumoulin at the blue line. Puck gets away on a pass. Turcotte's shot, I think, might have been off the side of the net. Nope, they gave him a shot. 35-27. Dumoulin keeps it in again, and the return pass gets deflected out of the zone. Oh, and a glove save by Copley. I think Eberle got that shot off, but that looked above the crossbar. I don't know if they'll call that. I think they're showing the two Kings goals again. Come on, Kings, for crying out loud. Everything's been a struggle at home in the last couple games. Just far circle draw. Byfield wins it. Taken behind the net by the Kings. Now up to Armia. Skates it out over the red line. Tries to dump it in. Lost the puck. And the Kings have it at the red line and dump it in from the far boards. Glove down. Kraken send it out. Dumped in to the near corner. Winterton was there, but the Kings send it ahead. Armia into the far corner. He was knocked down. Somebody lost a stick, and the Kraken send it down the near boards. This might be icing, and it is. 6:47, icing on the Kraken. Draw will be in the Seattle end. Yeah. This wild card race is going to be down to the wire. I was hoping the Kings are going to have a rough time getting back into the Pacific. You got Anaheim, Edmonton, and Vegas, and those three teams are playing well. They may be looking at a wild card, unfortunately. Face off. Oh, man. Fiala couldn't keep it in. Check that. That was Clark. 92, not 22. Edmondson shot blocked. Up the near boards. Behind the Kraken net. They send it around the far boards, but not out. Puck is just outside the crease. Sent out again. Glove down by the Kings. Fogle. Shot and a glove save. And held on by Decord. At 6:20. 37-27 according to TV on the shots. We'll see. I think that one was too high. I don't think that's going to be a shot on goal. Yeah, he had to reach way up to get it. This shouldn't be a shot on goal. Hey, in any case, Decord has made 34 saves tonight. Copley's made 24. He gave up 2 pretty bad ones. Far circle draw. Back to the blue line. But nope, we're going to redo the draw because the linesman says so. No, we got a penalty. What? Playing with his hand on the face-off. Oh, he touched the puck with his glove hand. I guess you can't do that on a draw. So the Kings get to kill a power play. Oh, for fudge's sake. LaFerrier, what are you doing? So it's a safety concern call, but Kings might need to think about a shorty here. They're only going to have 4:20 left. If they cannot give up a power play goal, that's for sure. Kept in at the blue line, Evans, far circle Stevenson. Eberle pass to Beniers, shot save by Copley. He holds on at 6:12. Unbelievable. All right, far circle draw. Still waiting on the linesman. Still waiting. Kraken win it. But the Kings just managed to get it out. Over the red line. Oh, we got a penalty coming up. On Seattle. Yeah, delayed penalty. I think. Yeah, the ref still had his hand up in the air. Yep, tripping on the Kraken. So we'll go to 5-on-5. Maybe the Kings can score here. With 5:57 to go. It looks like they're sending off Beniers. Tripping on Beniers is the call. Oh, yeah. Put his stick in the skates of... Who was that? Byfield? Yep, Byfield. All right, 4-on-4. Kings looking to get the equalizer. 138 coming up of 4-on-4. Make it 137. And then the Kings will have whatever's left. 23 seconds, I guess, for a power play. Huh? No, 5:57 to go. It's a 2-minute power... never mind. Penalty. Yeah, no, it's a 4-on-4 for 1:38, 37. All right, under 5:50 to go. Seattle skates it out. Far circle, sent behind the net to the near boards. All the way around to the far circle again. Puck knocked into the near corner. Clark, I believe, sends it to Drew Doughty, I think. Yep, sent back to Clark. Now Kempe has it. Kempe to Clark in the near boards. 1 minute in the 4-on-4. Kempe behind the net. Far circle. Behind the net, Fiala, I believe. You know, we got all these shots, but when it's 4-on-4, we're not shooting. Clark with the puck. Pass off the near boards to Drew Doughty. Puck. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, Kings were off sides. Where's the whistle? 4:55. to go in the third. Looks like they're taking the under 6 media timeout. Holy cow, my eyes itch. Already put the drops in. Looks like the Vegas game may have just concluded. Probably 7-2 final, Golden Knights over the Sharks. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad news because the Golden Knights are ahead of the Sharks. I mean, the Golden Knights are ahead of the Kings. Ugh. Yeah, West is getting tough in the top 6, especially the top 3. But, you know, Edmonton's playing better. Golden Knights have, I guess, gotten better again. 7-2 was the final. And the Ducks again on the rise. You know, they had their struggles. The Oilers definitely struggled. So what was the actual call? Face-off violation, delay a game. Yeah, that's what I figured they would call it. But he said, you know, playing with his hands, or, you know, he means making a play with his hand, you know, because they don't want broken hands from trying to reach down to the ice to move the puck. I was say we still got a 4-on-4 for 35 seconds now. All right, Doughty takes a seat on the bench. It looks like we got Kempe, Clark. Who else? I'm assuming Kuzmenko. Who are the 4? Let's go. Why are we showing Drew on the bench? All right, 4:55 to go. Face-off won by Seattle. Lindgren sent it up. Pass at the blue line. Puck Stevenson back to Larson at the blue line. Shot was wide into the near corner. 36-28 though on the shots. They must have added one in. Byfield makes a pass. Kings over the red line. 4-on-4 is almost over. Kuzmenko in the near circle. Sent. And back at the blue line. Oh, man. Kempe lost it. All right. 5-on-4 for 16 more seconds for the Kings. Kempe pass to Doughty. Doughty over the red line. He'll send it in to the near boards. Kopitar couldn't get there. It's knocked into the near corner. Is it a penalty or did it go off the netting? Wait. What's this call here?
So it will be even 5-on-5. Now you just start thinking about goal.
All right. It must have hit the netting. I wasn't sure what the ref was pointing to. Maybe it was showing where the draw was going to be, or the face-off. Yep, they got to think about pulling Copley soon. Under 4 minutes to go. Kopitar against Goudreau. Back to Kempe. Sent. Yep, glove save. Again, a little bit high as DeCord had to reach up to save it. So I don't know if that'll be a shot on goal. Well, they say 37-28 now. So 35 saves tonight for DeCord. Near circle. Oh, and they blow it dead. Just drop the puck, man. Just drop it and step away. As predicted, they took that shot away. I'm like, that was above the crossbar. And we're still waiting on the draw. And Seattle takes it behind their own net. Alexiak to the red line. Kopitar retreats to chase it behind the net. He sends a pass. Drew Doughty. Nearly lost it. He does. Eberle picked it off. And finally, Fiala has it. Pass to the far boards. Sent around to Kopitar. And his pass got through everybody and went down into the neutral zone. All right. Back to Drew Doughty. Kings did not pull Copley yet. Over the red line, dumped in by Drew to the far corner. And sent out. Doughty knocks it down. Quickly passes to, I think, Kuzmenko. Sent in. Turcotte behind the net. Over to the far boards. Shot. Big rebound. Kings couldn't get it. Couldn't keep it in. Dumoulin pass. All right, seriously, why have they not pulled Copley yet? Or is the Kings TV just not reflecting it? No, they have not pulled him. Kept in at the blue line. Dumoulin in the near side. At the blue line, but can't keep it in. All right, seriously, why has LA not pulled the goalie yet? I'm failing to understand this. They need all the help they can get here. Sent in by Byfield, sent right back out by the Kraken. Pass to Kopitar, sends it right back. Dumoulin looking. All right, seriously, Kings, what are we doing? Yeah. Copley's still out there. We only got 1:45 to go now. Behind the net to Cord. Seattle up the far boards. Eberle had it. Couldn't get it out. Kempe kept it in. All right. Finally, they did pull the goalie, but there's only 1:33 to go. And we have a whistle, and it looks like Copley's got to head back out. Maybe this was offsides on the Kings. What the heck was the call? Yeah. All right. Well, they put Copley back in the net. 37-28 shots on goal. Why are we on a... These camera angles kill me. Red line. Kempe with it in his own end. Dumped in from the red line. To the far corner. Copley off the ice for the extra attacker. 1:11 to go in the third. Kings desperately need a goal here. 1:05 to go. And a whistle. 1:03. Whoops. In case you don't do the Christmas game, a necessary Scrooge joke would be in order. Yeah, we'll see. Why did Scrooge refuse to eat at the Italian restaurant? It cost a pretty penny. That's a good play on words. I like that one. All right, Copley back in net. Face off. Kings win it. Dump it in to the near corner. Copley pulled again for the extra attacker. Far corner. Out. Seattle at the red line. Taken over by the Kings. Pass to Byfield. 43 seconds to go, though. Time running out here on the Kings. Near circle. Kempe sent around to the far boards. Kopitar down. All right, they return it to Kopitar. Far corner again. 25-second shot. Deflected just outside the crease. Rebound. No good. Into the far boards. Kept in. Kopitar. 16 seconds. Shot from a tough angle. Must have hit the bar. It's down the length of the ice and not iced. 9, 8. Quickly ahead. Kopitar sent one on net. Rebound here. Near boards. 2-1. And the Kings lose back-to-back at home on Monday and Tuesday night. Ugh. Good Lord. What is wrong with Los Angeles? Man. Tough loss again at home. Just, I don't know what is wrong with them tonight. And I felt like they should have pulled Copley sooner. I don't understand that. All right, well, the Kings answered with 1 goal. Actually, they were down 3-0. They got their first goal at 16:13 of the second. Second goal at 8:45 into the third, and that was it. Not enough. 3 goals by the Kraken in the second were enough to win the game. All right. So if you wouldn't mind, please hit like and subscribe before you head out if you didn't already do so. If you did, thank you for supporting the channel. 30 votes, 15%, or I'm sorry, 15 were right, 50% that the Kraken would win. Oh, so bad news in Los Angeles sports as the Lakers lost to the Suns. If you care about the NBA, fine if you do. Me, not so much. I've tried to do a few games and just not enjoyed it. All right. 38-28 was the final shots on goal. Disappointment in LA for the Kings. Faceoffs were 38-34. Los Angeles 0 for 3 on the power play killed them. 1 for 2 for the Kraken. 25-16 on the hits for LA. 20-5 block shots Kraken. 15-13 giveaways for the Kings and 6-5 takeaways. Seattle's already earned at least a split of the season series. They've won the first 2 games. 1 at home and 1 on the road. I don't know. Not sure what's wrong with Los Angeles. Ducks are playing fine, but Kings are not doing well in the last 10 games. That's going to do it. Don't want to cough anymore on stream. Taking the day off, so Merry Christmas Eve and Happy Holidays, everybody. I may elect to do Lions Vikings on Christmas Day. We'll see. No stream on Friday. Be back Saturday for at least Ravens Packers. May try to see if there's any college basketball to do. I have to check the schedule. Sunday up in the air, either hockey or football. We'll take a look at what's on the schedule. That's going to do it. Again, happy holidays. Maybe back in 2 days. If not, we'll be back for sure. And 1, 2, 3, 4 days for sure. Thank you, Yvonne. Merry Christmas to Yvonne. Thanks for being here. Oliver, Merry Christmas. Alex, Merry Christmas. Dr. D, if you're here, Merry Christmas. Oliver, or Dr. Delay, Dr. D. Janias Mackey, yeah, I would love to do more Oilers. And Alan, Merry Christmas and Pack Attack if you're still here. All right, take care. Happy holidays, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here, supporting the channel. And again, maybe back in 2 days, for sure back in 4 days. Yep, Green Bay. Yeah, thanks, Yvonne. I appreciate the support. Ravens, Packers. Big game for both teams. But all right, take care. Until then, hope to see you soon. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Take care. Until the next time, be well. We'll see you soon enough. And bye-bye for now.